Oh boy, Jinmen. This will be interesting since it's Jinmen. Let's go! So it's like we're returning back to World 1 then. Still think we're going back to part 1. So apparently I use Zolin's translations for these. So apparently he's updated his style translation, so we're gonna have to go through with it. Apparently he's promoting Layla to the commander of the W0 squadron. So apparently she's dissatisfied and suggests they request reinforcements from Europa. But Silas says they can't because the public won't be against regular soldiers, using regular soldiers for operations with low survival rate. But then Layla points out, but it's alright to send 11 to their deaths. Smilers explains that no matter how good the argument, words aren't enough to convince the genuine populace. She's still clearly upset, but she leaves the matter alone for now. Then they, of course, are discussing the aftermath of the previous operation, and that they'll be holding a meeting about it with regards to the Britannia invasion and the Sphere of Light that's over Stonehenge. So that's still what they're going to be doing here. Meanwhile, at the Rock Islands Bridge, Shima confirmed they were able to leave the Mount Fuji gate and were able to release Setsun and the others successfully without the UN or Britannia noticing them. Bright thanked them for their efforts, and Bensuke saying that's nice and all, but the fact is that both Celestial Being and the Black Knights are barely holding together, and it would be difficult for them from here on out. Apparently, anyways. So yeah, apparently the Ptolemist and everything's destroyed, so now the crew is slowly rebuilding itself. Shima says that Setsun and the others know that they're aware of that and are prepared for what is to come, and they would help if the Divine Doers ever come back to their world. Bright hopes that there are no more crises in their world that force them to come back to it. Which of course tells Benkei that they haven't heard from Hazu yet, so they are able to communicate with each other freely. Benkei feels like apparently they're a youth waiting on a call from a long-distance relative, basically. Kay is apparently creeped out that her dad was the one making that analogy. Benkei then changes the analogy to the White Base waiting for supply troops after descending to Earth during the 1-year war. Of course, Bright apparently recalls how difficult that time was and reminisces about Ryu. Benkei recognizes the name and says he was the captain's advisor. Bright says that he was a reliable man and had a similar build and voice to Benkei. Benkei says he's seen his face in records, but never heard his voice before. Shima changes the subject, stating that Liger, Ryujinmar, and Grand Sword could all be considered special mechs utilizing super technology. He apparently suspects that they could be capable of communicating with Hazu. Is what he predicts. Or even have the potential to get them to the boundary space where she resides. Okay, ask why he thinks that. He apparently explains because Ryujinmar can speak to Wataru across worlds, and Liger can appear whenever Kanataka calls for him, regardless of the world he's in. Kay, of course, wonder where it's being summoned from. And, of course, she reports that it could exist within a subspace that has access to multiple worlds, similar to the boundary space that Hazu is in. Shima also expresses an interest in the Model Kings, as well as their pilots. They apparently utilize the mysterious Model power. But he believes the Hazu had its hand in leading them there. But yeah, basically, they believe that the Model power might be something they can use. Also, that Hazu apparently has a hand in leading them all to each other. So yeah. Bright finds it weird that Haza hasn't contacted them yet. As things stand, they'll head towards Module 77 on the way to get Mikazuki and the others home. And then Misato says the next destination is the gate of Rwanda and begins making preparations to depart. He's apparently having a one-sided conversation with Kaminagi, who can't materialize. And Shizuno contacts and let him know he has visitors. Gaiden to get out of his ache pain. Alright, now we're back to normal dialogue for a bit. Or dialogue translation. Hey there, Kyo. Sorry for bothering you right now. What are you guys doing here? Your boss guy wants to ask us some stuff. By that he means Commander Shima had some questions for the Model Warriors, so I'm escorting them. Look at the class prez have to ask them about. Remember how both Valvrave and Gagaigar could enter the Terror Zones? You think that their magic, their model power that is, might allow them to be able to do the same. Figure something peculiar caught his eye again. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Yeah? He's a regular Arthur C. Clarke. I don't really follow. Well, you guys figure anything out? It wasn't that long ago we became Model Warriors to begin with, so we don't really know how model power works. Mr. IMAX said that it was like having harmony with nature. We can't really explain it better than sensing the energy of nature and chanting the spells that come into our minds. If V May were here, she could have done a much better job explaining it. So we got a whole lot of nada from this. Basically, I guess the class prez must have been bummed out. Actually, he said just established some of the facts, was fruitful and thanked us really politely. Oh yeah? That's pretty good, coming from the class prez. You really can't move forward without looking, huh? Can't move forward without looking. Yeah, can't move forward without looking forward. I mean, isn't that how you always go forward? How many times are you gonna say forward? Koni Kaminaki isn't saying having her back. I know it's hard. Please keep up the. I know it's hard, but please keep up the good work. Look at Gus, be your best friend. Heh. Well, how can I not get energized when it feels like I've got a bunch of kid brothers cheering me on? Sorry about that, guys. We're gonna get Kaminagi back to normal no matter what. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Well, I guess we'd better be heading back now. Despite Kyo's words, restoring the lost state is next to impossible. I'm sorry. No, I should be thanking you, Shizuno. Huh? You're the one that found Kaminagi. I'd never even get to see her again if not for you. And I'm sure Kaminagi is just as grateful as I am. Alright, that reminds me. We couldn't make it there before the Sura reset. This time, we should go to the Maihama Summer Festival together. Kyo. I promise to go to the Summer Festival. Alright, the Rock Highlands Bridge. The Archangel and the LCNs have passed through the gate behind us. We're now within the airspace over Kanoto Rock. Now we can begin returning the machines all of this world to their respective bases. And then, once repairs and respawns are complete, we'll proceed to Module 77. Captain, Akira Fudo says he wishes to take leave of the ship. Well, should we allow it? There's a good chance demons will go after it. There's no telling when we'll be coming back to this world. I'll allow it, but only with an escort. Understood. I suppose Commander Ikari did want us to investigate what the demons were up to anyways. And then, of course, with the mess hall. So you guys aren't going to Miki's house this time? Yeah. We figured it'd be better if there wasn't a crowd. And besides, Silky and Chan would just keep yelling at us to take them with us. Gonna be hard to pick out a souvenir those two will really appreciate. Meg, are you and Dio going as well? Yes, as Kira's escort. Well, I'm mostly here to watch over Dito, though. I'm going too. So that's why you're on our ship now. Yep, anything goes wrong, and I can just call on Liger. Plus, I've already fought monsters from the Dragon Empire barehanded, so demons don't scare me one bit. Barehanded? You mean, like, with your little hands? You got that right. A punch from me will send you flying easy. Wataru Dashi says stuff like this too. Man, the grade schoolers in your world are crazy strong. I think those particular children are special cases. Whatever happens, I want you to be careful, Ken. Guy's gonna be with us too, so we got nothing to worry about. Don't ever underestimate your abilities. God, jeez, he came out of nowhere. So I take it you were listening? I was. Be on your guard, Akira Fudo. I have a bad feeling about this. Well, don't go and jinx us now. Though we do tend to get into trouble more often than not. Still, just because you're a Devilman doesn't mean you shouldn't be careful out there. I hear you, alright. We're heading out. At the Makimura residence. Coming! Wait, it's Kira! I had some free time on my hands, so I thought I'd stop in for a while. I hope we aren't interrupting anything. We're friends of Akira. Sorry, Miki, but I pretty much had to bring these guys along. It's fine, it's fine. Come on and make yourselves at home. Wow, Akira's back. Sachan, you've been hanging out with Miki? Yep. She's been coming over a lot, hoping for a chance to see you. And we ended up becoming friends ourselves, right? Right. I get the picture now. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. I'm pretty used to it. I'm pretty used to it by this point. Now come on, you guys, get inside already. The living room of the Makimura residence. Akira, your friends are pretty cool. Okay, so what do we play next? What do you want to play, Akira? Anything's fine. Sounds like someone's here. Probably Sachan's mother. It's about time she came to pick her up. Aw, no, I don't want to go home yet. I'm still going to be hanging around here for a while. We can play some other time. Really? Then make it a pinky promise. Alright, sure. Cross my heart, hope to die, eat 1,000 needles. If I lie, pinky promise. Pinky promise. Okay, see you later, Akira. Yeah, till next time. At the Build Base Command Room. I've been going through the files on the newest additions to the Divine Doers. I find Liger and the Drago Empire to be of particular interest. Indeed, the Dragon Empire may very well be that world's version of the demons. And Liger is the god that fights them. If there really are gods in our own world, I wonder what they're doing right now. At any rate, if there are aggressive entities that possess powers we ourselves do not comprehend, we cannot rule out the possibility they may possess some kind of connection that transcends the boundaries of our worlds. Much like how many of the combatants within the Divine Doors have such connections across the various worlds. It's true. There are more enemies that are mining the Jamatai Kingdom nowadays, and it'd be bad news for us if they all started working together. More than that, there's even the possibility of there being yet another Jamatai Kingdom in a different world. No way. We already know there are mobile suits and ore battlers spread across different worlds. There's no reason Steel Jeeg should be an exception. Well, if there is a Steel Jeeg in another world, I'd love to meet him sometimes. Something wrong? Akira's in danger. Living room! Well, it's about time. We're heading back. Huh? Already? I already told you we couldn't stay the night. Still. Feels like ages since I've been able to relax and actually have fun. Right. We spent most of our time in the battleship. Battleship? So he spends a lot of the time on a fishing boat, and sometimes fishing is a real battle, you know? It's a battleship. Is anyone seriously supposed to buy that? Working on a fishing boat at your age. Not bad, kid. That's nothing. Phew! Dodged the bullet. Oh, the phone's ringing. I'll get it. You just take care of the dishes. Sure thing. Hello, this is the Makimura residence. Your little girlfriend was just scrumptious, Akira Fudo. What? Who the hell are you? Jinmen, of Zan's Demon Army. So you work under Zan. Come alone to the place I'm about to tell you. The location is... Akira, who was on the phone? Don't look over here. Huh? Don't look at my face right now. Akira? At the living room. Where's Akira? Well, he said something urgent came up and ran off. Maybe you guys should go home without him. Did Akira happen to mention where he was going? No, I asked him, but he wouldn't say. Got it. Then if you'll excuse us, we should be going. Thank you for everything. If you see Akira, can you please tell him to call? Understood. Come on, guys, let's go. Right. And then, of course, we're back at the area. I think it's safe to say Akira's in trouble. Let's split up and look for him. Understood. If we split into teams of two, that would be me and Dita, and you and Ken, right? No. I want you to stay here and keep an eye on the Nakamura house, Meg. I'll have the raw Kyle send back up. Right. I'll take this direction. Dita and Ken, you two go the opposite way. If anything happens, contact me immediately. Got it. Let's go, Ken. Yeah! Come out, Jinmen. Akira Fuda is here, just like you requested. Akira! Sachan, you're alive? Oh, oh, oh dear God. Sachan! I'm dead. I'm dead! Dead? Sachan, what do you mean? I, I'm dead. I can't live with Mama anymore. I can't play with Papa anymore. I can't see you anymore. I can't say goodbye to my friends anymore. I'm dead. I'm dead. I want to keep living. I really, really, really want to live. Sachan! These voices. Why do they sound like they're coming from underground? It hurts! Save me! I don't wanna die! These are the voices of the dead. One still bearing a grudge. The voices of hell. Yeah ha ha ha. What do you think, Akira Fudo? No. Devilman. Jinmen. So you like my beautiful shell? The shell? Your shell? The hell are you on about? Yeah ha ha ha. So you still haven't figured it out. You haven't even figured it out. Yeah ha 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 ha. Then I'll give you another look. Yes, another. Take a good look. It's like take a good long look. Ah, ah. A work of art, isn't it? Much better than those tattoos those humans slap on their skin. You agree, don't you? Just listen to the screams, the cries, the regrets. Ah! Ah! Yeah! You look so surprised, Devilman. For every human I eat, the face of that human appears on one of the bumps in my shell. The sorrow and hatred they feel from being eaten by me manifests on the back of my shell. As you can see, the girl you love so much is right here in the center. Come now, have a look. This is your last chance to see here. They disappear with time after all. Akira! Akira! Jinmen, I've never felt as much hatred for you filthy demons as I do right now. Yeah ha ha ha. Oh yes, do hate me. Hate me, hate me, hate me, as much as you can. Demons take great pride in being hated. Because the stronger you are, the more you are hated. You're dead, Jinmen. Oh boy. This is going to be interesting, as I can say. Episode 8, The Terrifying Jinmen. I'll kill you myself, Jinmen. Yeah, don't be hasty. Now, I'll let you play with these first. I'm going to savor the hatred you have for me. These trash won't even slow me down. I love this track. Still, I think they included Jinmen. Wow. What I'm wondering is what else are they going to include? There we go. Now the slideshow is over. Let's begin, Devilman. Stay right where you are. Take this. God. Now that's a surprise. Despite all your bravado, you're not even fighting back. Choosing not to. Because I couldn't forgive myself I didn't experience at least a fraction of the pain Sachan felt. Because the only reason you went after Sachan is because she was my friend. No forgiveness, Jinmen. Choke on this. How heartless of you, Devilman. Ah! Hmm? Yeah, these people are just as alive as you are. They may be part of my shell, but they still retain their consciousness. Bastard. You'll be killing the humans if you kill me. Let's go on, kill them. Kill your precious humans. How dare you do this to them? You scum. Yeah, well, I'm as virtuous as they come compared to you. As compassionate as the Buddha, as the humans like to say. Why, all I did was eat humans. All I did was eat. Humans don't mind eating other living things. They eat docile cows and obedient pigs without so much as a second thought. But killing is something you should never do. It's wrong to kill a living being after all. Don't you agree? So I eat them without killing them. Without killing. I eat them. Yeah. They should be happy to be eaten by me, right? Yeah. Jinmen, you bastard! Knowing me, I'm gonna have to probably go back through all these stages just to what's called get all those things. What's wrong? Can't attack me now, can you? Yeah. Ugh. The human heart is a pathetically weak thing, Devilman. You may have demon psychic powers. That means nothing if you have no intention of using them. Yeah. No matter how strong your powers are, you're done for if you won't use them. Yeah. Gah! Yeah. Still won't raise a finger to stop me, will you? Over there, it's Akira. It's Demon, just like we thought. You guys. You're all banged up. What happened here? Sachan. He Jimenate her. What? But she's still alive. She's merged with his shell. No way. Here I was just getting to the best part. I'll not have you interfere. Son of a... You're not gonna get away with this. Come to me. Liger! Swell within me. My power! You're more than welcome to fight back, but the bones on my shell are quite soft. It'll be oh so easy to crush. This guy's a real piece of work. Start by defeating the surrounding demons. Ignore Jinmen for now. Right. Dang it, I forgot. Demons are very evasive. And now they're dead. They're all dying. We took down the demons, but what do we do about Jinmen? Good question. There's no chance of saving the humans trapped within my shell. Yeah, ha 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 ha. Damn you. Kill me, Akira! Sachan? I'm just the corpse now. I'm already dead. So don't feel bad. Just kill me! Hmm? Gahaha. Oh, but can you? Can you really do it, Devilman? Even if you have a demon's second abilities, it doesn't matter if you won't use them. Take this, Devilman. Jinmen, you are mine. Yeah. Yeah. Impossible. But what about your human heart? I am Devilman, Slayer of Demons. Wait, please wait. I'll tear that goddamn shell off your back. Stop, please stop. You tear off my shell. They'll all die. Are you fine with that? You'll be killing all of them. But don't forget, I'll be killing you, too. Yeah. Sachan, I've avenged you. Akira, sorry, but I need to be alone. I need to bury Sachan and the others. That won't be necessary. Hmm? It's not too late. With my blood and Shin Gerudo's power. What are you? Guess the battle's already over. There's nothing we can do, Go. No. Shin Getter still has a past to perform. What do you mean? Did you know this would happen, Go? No, I didn't. I got no idea what the hell you guys are talking about. Let's begin. Let's save Sachan and the other victims. Hmm? Yeah. In the Rock Lamb, Metal Obey. You're serious? Sachan and the other people are actually back to normal? It's hard to believe, but that's exactly the case. We ran a thorough examination on all of them, but they're perfectly fine. What's more, they don't have any memories of being eaten by Jinmen. It's been completely erased. Hmm? Your friend and the other victims have already been moved to a hospital within this world. The memory loss served as a good excuse for that. I I see. So it all worked out. You must be relieved, Akira. Yeah. Tito, just what on earth did you do back there? I used my blood. I injected Zamdam into Jinmen's shell. Just like Angelon uses blood to control me, thought I could use his mind to subjugate Jinmen's shell. Subjugate? To invade another entity and gain dominion of them, it would seem. Do you have any theories on this, Doctor? Any theories on this, Doctor? No more than conjecture, but I can only assume Jinmen had some sort of ability to regenerate those he had eaten. That's why he can make parts of a human appear on a shell, and allow them to retain their consciousness at that. So when Didarion used Zamdam to gain control over this ability, he accelerated it, allowing the victims' bodies to be restored and completely regenerate them. That's not to say they were brought back to life. Hold on, everybody. Work will never escape me. The downside to being an adult is working. So yeah, anyways. So when Didarion utilized Zamdam to gain control over this ability, he accelerated it, allowing the victims' bodies to be restored and completely regenerate them. And then that's not to say they were brought back to life. However, and there's a possibility the Jinmen cells could have all been mixed in with their bodies. As for the victims' memories of being eaten and being erased, I believe that has more to do with Shingeru's power as opposed to Didarion's. How could Shingeru do something like that? I was hoping you would have the answer to that. Do you know how, Dito? I don't. I just thought that Shingeru would be able to save Sachan and the other victims. It all turned out alright at least. But, as for how, it's a total mystery. Seems that way. I'd even Go was able to tell exactly how this was all going to play out. Still, we wouldn't have been able to save them if Go hadn't insisted on getting inside Shingeru. Yes, I suspect there's some sort of connection between him and Shingeru. Yeah, ain't that the truth. Anyways, Dito, I'm in your debt. I can't thank you enough. I just did what I had to. Besides, you have a promise to keep. You need to play a Sachan again. Yeah, you got that right. I can barely believe Dito would say something like that. He's acting more and more like a human. I hope he keeps it up. And the Hell Castle strategy room. Mass production of the Mechanical Beast Army has finally been completed. We can now at last move on to the next phase of the plan. I have long awaited this moment. So the stage is finally set. Whether it's Europe or America, I plan to go all out. Those other worlders are going to try and stop us like usual, aren't they? There's no cause for concern. I've already formulated a plan to deal with them. We launch simultaneous attacks around the world to disperse their forces. Something like that, right? There's more to it than that. Oh? Excuse me, we received the transmission from the Cambelian General Garuda. From Garuda? What would he have to say at a time like... Put him through. I am Supreme Commander of the Cambelian Earth Conquest Force Garuda. I've heard of you from Varnashura. So what business do you have with me? I'll get straight to the point. We would like to offer our strength to the Underground Empire. What was that? Oh? Then let us discuss this in detail. Oh boy. Well, this is World 1 where they do the classic stuff. Ugh. Alright, that'll be it for now. Thank you all for watching. Until the next part, goodbye.